to put it in perspective, we did a pilot 2 weeks ago. We did the first episode last Friday, and this is the second episode. So, to put it in perspective, I think we're doing a good job and at a good pace because we really want to see an organic growth. I'll never pay for followers or pay for clicks or pay for links. I'd rather get at you personally or online and say, hey, yo, would you please check out my show? Please come and check it out. Why don't you come and rock with us and get involved and watch how our subscribers grow. So please subscribe out there if you haven't subscribed. Tell someone to subscribe if you can, but watch us grow organically. You'll start to see that. So I want to thank everybody out there, even if it was 2 people online. Thank you for taking the time out. You could be anywhere, but you're here.
And man, like Sellassie, your altar completely changed from last week to this week. Now you got like a lot of stuff right there.
Yeah, man. I always want to keep my little stuff going. I got my man AC, the program director. We're gonna shout him out a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? I got my Gorilla Glue. I don't want to say that too much like online. But I got the Gorilla Glue growing and my mask and stuff like that. So just feeling good. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up? Thank you, Daniela. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks. Daniela says, thank you for this podcast for sure. You feel me? Hey, because that's what our rap contest was. It was for the community, and the community supported us. You know what I mean? That's why I was so successful.
Hey, but there you go, Sellassie. It's a podcast.
Yeah,
I've been telling you, right?
We've been talking about that. If it's a podcast or if it's a YouTube show, like we don't know. But we just here.
But we add that live element. You know what I'm saying? People
Right.
could hang out with you, Sellassie.
Yeah, I like it. I like the live. You feel me? I do. And the better we get, the more it'll be better.
Daniela, how do you like the live? Let us know.
Yo, Angel 7, how's the weather out there? I hope you're feeling good out there in the UK. We smoking, man. We just smoking. Yo, but we're gonna get into this week in hip hop. You know what I mean? Like this is a weekly segment that we do. We enjoy doing it. And we were gonna do one day in hip hop, but we decided to do this week in hip hop. So last week we did it, the pilot we did it, and this week we're gonna do it again. So we're gonna start with DJ Jazzy Jeff. Anybody in the comments or anybody online watching, where is DJ Jazzy Jeff from? Don't say nothing. That you got to be old school like me to know where DJ Jazzy Jeff from. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince is from. Hit us up and we'll maybe send you something online, some type of a prize or something like that. But DJ Jazzy Jeff was born today. Happy birthday, my G. He was born on our show. On our show's second episode. Happy birthday to DJ Jazzy Jeff, January 22nd, 1965. That's the homie, man. Yo, today in hip-hop history, yesterday, the video for Eminem's debut single, My Name Is, premiered January 21st, 1999. I think that's the one song he said he didn't like. So I remember Eminem, I think I seen some interview. He was like, I hated that song, man. But Dre was like, I gotta do it. But if it was up to him, he had a whole bunch of different songs he would have did. But Dre said, nah, man, this the one, man.
I want to ask you a question, Sellassie.
Yes, sir.
Eminem, the greatest rapper alive, like how a lot of people say. What's your opinion, your outlook on that?
No, sir. In my opinion, he is not the greatest rapper alive, but he is a very good rapper, a very great rapper. And he's in a different lane because he's in mainstream hip hop. So he's got such a different, standard. He's got such a different pressure, but if you get down to like him rhyming, in a cypher, in a back alley, smoking one, and just chilling old school, like in his movie, he can bust. So you feel me? So, and I always dig Eminem too, because he is modest and he's not going to be like he's the greatest or he's the best. Yo, I appreciate competition. I appreciate saying, yo, I'm good. I'm the best. I could rap. That's what's up.
Well, look, 50 Cent says that he's the best alive, period.
But that's coming from 50, though. So, I mean, I was just playing. Nah, 50 the man, but 50 ain't, 50 ain't trying to just say he the best rapper. He ain't even in that. 50 more, balls to play and a businessman, and he can rap, but he wouldn't. 50 would be the first to say, I ain't the best rapper.
But the thing is, wasn't he signed to Shady? That's how he got discovered, right? Eminem and Dr. Dre found 50 Cent.
Nah, yeah, you can say that, right? But Eminem I remember Eminem, to keep it real. I remember hearing about Eminem in the Bay because I think he used to go to the Bay in Berkeley and go push his CDs in like the late 90s and things like that. He was an independent underground rapper, just like The Game. The Game came through San Francisco before he got big with Dre. He signed and did a thing with JT the Bigger Figure. That's a whole nother story, but you can look into that yourself. But I remember The Game came to San Francisco and was doing this thing where a well-known Bay Area hip-hop legend at the time and presently, JT the Bigger Figure, signed him and did his thing, and then he went to Dre. So, you know, don't be surprised seeing artists mingling before they got big, you know what I'm saying? So Eminem and Game are great examples. So I remember hearing about Eminem in Berkeley, like pushing the CDs, because you know, old school like Macklemore, like in Seattle, like I knew Macklemore. I haven't talked to him in years, especially since he blew. But we last I seen Macklemore, we did a festival together at People's Park in Berkeley. And we, you know, just because we were independent artists of the time and we were cracking it, and Macklemore was cracking it up north, and I was cracking it in the Bay Area. We knew about each other and all that, and great story. I still have his CD that he gave me. The one with him and Ryan Lewis on the front. He gave me that CD and I gave him my CD. And to this day, I still have that CD. And shouts out to Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. I ain't seen Macklemore in a minute, but if he ever see this, he's like, yeah, that's old school Sellassie. That's one of my, that's a hard-working brother right there. That's my partner. Yo, shouts out to Daniela E. Of course, she knows. She's a hip-hop head, Philly. Like, somebody don't know that unless you know what's up. So, you know, people out there like, oh, I don't know where Jazzy Jeff is from. But if you from old school hip hop like me, you know he from Philly. You know, just like Fresh Prince. You feel me? But but yeah, shouts out to Eminem, man. I rock with him, man, and I appreciate his competitiveness. You've seen how he showed that in his movie. You know, that's a part of him as an MC, and I appreciate that. You know, especially to be able to do it with black people. You know, this is a black art. You know, and he's coming into it trying to, you know, do it. I mean, whoa. So shouts out to him. Yo, rest in peace to Jam Master Jay. I ain't even gonna say this, but who is Jam Master Jay the DJ of? You know what I'm saying? These youngsters, when they see it back, oh, I don't know, but it's good I gotta tell you this.
And look, I have to be honest, I'm not too familiar with him as well.
Wow.
I'm a little younger than you, right?
That's old school. Well, Jam Master Jay was like, he wasn't the first DJ, but he was like the first well-known DJ. Like, I guess there's many, and if I say this, DJ is like, well, I was known before you. It'll be controversy, but I'm gonna just keep it real. From me being a youngster, Jam Master Jay was the biggest because he was just as big as DMC and Run. So, you know, it was Run-DMC and Jam Master Jay. So it wasn't just Run-DMC. You know, the old school hip hop heads never gonna leave out and Jam Master Jay because it was Run-DMC and Jam Master Jay. You know what I'm saying? So that was the play. Like, it wasn't one without the other. Shouts out to everybody on the live, everybody on the chat. Yo, what's up? Is that my man? What's up, Gino Scott? We got Gino Scott in the chat. What it do? Yo, Jam Master Jay, rest in peace. They had some developments in his tragic case. Go and check it out yourself. But he was born January 21st, 1965. And we'll never forget you, my brother. You feel me? Yo, Run-DMC released their second album, King of Rock, January 21st, 1985. That was a huge record, huge transcendent record. Shouts out to Run-DMC, you feel me? Rhapsody was born January 21st, 1983. Shouts out to Rhapsody. She is so dope. And I'm glad that she's getting her props. You know what I'm saying? Because she was under, because you catch them before they blow, you feel me? And that's what the game is about, you feel me? So shouts out to Rhapsody, born January 21st, 1983, you feel me? This today in hip hop history, QuestLove of the Roots was born January 20th, 1971. What other famous hip hop artist that was born in June passed away in 1996, but was born June in 1971? Who is that in the comments? Please let us know who that is. But QuestLove of the Roots was born January 20th, 1971. Shouts out to the Roots crew. You feel me? Yo, Joey Badass was born January 20th, 1995. You feel me? Well, that's what's up, man. Yo, shouts out to Joey Badass. Yo, this is big right here, man. They took it back to the Bay. Yo, rest in peace to SEAGRAM. Released his debut album, The Dark Roads, January 19th, 1993. Shouts out to Octavius Miller, his brother, my boy. West Coast Hip Hop Awards in effect. But yo, this is dope, man. My boy SEAGRAM, rest in peace. SEAGRAM was a Bay Area hip hop legend. You feel me? I would compare him to like a Bay Area Biggie Smalls. He was about that life and was just rapping it, and he's definitely on my top 20 rappers as far as like my top 20, and even if he's number 20 or 21. And I think anybody who check out his records, he only put out 3 records because he got tragically killed. I believe it was July 1997. The Bay Area took some big hits during that time. We lost Mr. C from RBL Posse on January 1st, 1996. We lost SEAGRAM, I believe, in July in 1997. And then we lost Pac, you feel me? So the Bay Area took some big blows during that time. But I was a big fan of SEAGRAM. I'm a big fan of his, and I'm so glad to see him on this list. So SEAGRAM released his debut album, The Dark Roads, January 19th, 1993. This was his first record. His second record was dope, and his third record was called Souls on Ice. So rest in peace, SEAGRAM Miller.